Brothers and sisters, generals, welcome to another edition of EBX discussion. Current subscriber, new subscriber, anybody that view, as I always say, I salute you and thank you. And may that great divine just be in our lives. Through the challenges, through some of the ups and downs of life and trials, and you know how it go. But if we're centered within that great divine spirit that we have developed over the years, you know what I'm saying? Nothing can stop us. And I do mean nothing, That's why I honor thy ancestors who worked so very hard through tooth and nail to get many of us in that great divine space that we are in. And that was a brother and sister that was a general, righteous, all they had was their spirit, mind, body, and soul before all this technology shit. So I'm thankful for that. That's why I always honor them, the righteous ones, far and near, younger or older, because we got younger ancestors too, but their spirit is alive and among many of us, and I salute my family, your family. None of us are perfect, but we still gonna keep that good energy. Gotta watch out for negative things around us, and I'm talking about just things that pop in our spirit. We got to be careful, but we keep that love for our families. Remember, always honor our parents and our grandparents, because these great gifts and these things that we can do when we see a lot of melanated brothers and sisters doing in family too, comes through our parents and grandparents, far and near. We can't forget that. They are a part of our ancestry too, because remember, brothers and sisters, we're all going to be ancestors one day. So thank those that's been riding along with the brother, commenting, viewing. It's wonderful when you get deep and real into one's passion. And as you know, we're going to speak on some hip hop. And this is Hip Hop Heavy Hitters Part 2. And I'm doing a tribute, as you can see on my thumbnail and banner, is the great HOPSIN, another one of my favorite artists. Remember, I said, now don't quote me on this, but if I'm not mistaken, I think Pt.2, which is my favorite artist, I just did a tribute to him. The last hip hop, it was part 1, Hip Hop Heavy Hitters. And the subject on that one was have a purpose. And as you can see, the subject on this one is invest in our divine qualities. Invest in it, the things that bring out the good vibration in us. And we transcend it to the next generation, children, family. We stay real as we can at the core. We in this human body. That's why we study, right? Like Brother Pt.2 did, and Brother HOPSIN. Salute to HOPSIN. Of course, this is a tribute to HOPSIN. Y'all know how I do it, But before I get started, I think I'm not sure. I have to do a little research. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Pt.2 discovered HOPSIN, but don't quote me on that. But that's how I came across HOPSIN, by listening to Pt.2, because I started listening to him first. And as you heard on the last tribute, which I'll put in the end screen for those who haven't seen it, Pt.2 is my favorite artist. I like many, but he's my favorite overall. And we around the same age, and I just have some similarities to him. I just resonate with him, and he is, if you listen to him, and his roster, his team also, if anybody that Pt.2's collabing with, they almost have to be a beast, because he raised the bar pretty high. But I have to tell you, Brother HOPSIN, he's a beast too. And I'm sure many people that have heard HOPSIN, he a beast. And this is a tribute to him. And and I've been listening to HOPSIN for a while. The moment I heard HOPSIN, the first time I heard him speak, and it's been a while. I've been listening to Brother HOPSIN, I say going back past 10 years. Something like that. I might have to do a little math, but I've been listening, probably 15. It's been a minute. I've been listening to HOPSIN. The first moment I heard him, I liked him. I loved him. He deep, he real, he raw, man. And what comes up, comes out. I like that about him. And he honest with himself. I've heard him in interviews. But this is a tribute to HOPSIN. And you know how I do it. I have lists. I got a mega list. I got 12 artists. I'm gonna say 12 plus. And I got some bonus artists that I want to add. I kept adding to the list because there's so many. So I got a mega list, brothers and sisters, and some of them will be mainstreams, some of them will be underground. Of course, I have some sisters I'm gonna speak on, and I got a special song that I want to speak on. That's one particular artist has an album, and another group has an album that just came out, and they're both on YouTube, and I thought they were magnificent, wonderful. So look for that. I'm gonna speak on that down through the list, and of course I'm gonna play a couple songs. One is called Sent Here to Do, and I love hip hop. And Sent Here to Do is, in other words, saying what that great divine is, whatever we've been called to do, answer that call, especially if it's a divine call. That's the call I'm talking about. Some righteous, good, whatever gift that is, brothers and sisters, above and beyond this little petty ass body. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Remember that. We're some powerful melanated brothers and sisters. If we commit and put our mind to it. That's why we invest in our divine qualities, whatever quality that is, but especially music. And remember, all kinds of music. But as you know, anybody listen to this channel, I love hip hop. So salute to HOPSIN, man. And again, if you heard HOPSIN, very raw, very similar to Tech-9. He come pretty close, and he another one of them artists that some artists may fear. But he a good brother, he just good at his craft, is what that divine put in him. And I remember first time I heard HOPSIN, he was in his room getting it in, and it was smooth how he did his video. And I'm just gonna do a little background on the brother, again, not to be nosy, just to connect with the brother, because again, I love all kinds of hip hop artists. I incorporate, the godly artists, I incorporate the gangster, the thug, but what I always say, brothers and sisters, if we have a purpose, that's what I spoke on the last time. If it's a purpose behind it, sometimes we come a little raw, come a little aggressive, but it's what's in that heart. That's what matters, right? All right, but salute to HOPSIN, and I'm going to get to this list because I got a mega list. I got 12 artists and plus I got some bonus artists I want to speak on. But a little side note, something I noticed about like HOPSIN, Tech-9, and maybe even Exhibit. I speak on Exhibit every now and then. We never hear these brothers on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Raw, like the real artists, you don't hear. And I ain't saying that artists we hear on the radio are not real, but I'm telling you, HOPSIN, Tech-9, Scarface, well, not Scarface, but he's on the list. I didn't gave away an artist, but I meant the Exhibit. You don't hear their music on the radio. You know what I'm saying? So that was just something I always wondered about. You never hear Tech-9's music. I'm telling you, people are always, now this is just my opinion, as far as hip hop music, people act like they want a real artist, but when they really get one, like Nelly said, when a real artist show up, people don't embrace it. They scared of it, but that's just my opinion. And to me, HOPSIN, Tech-9, they some couple of the, well, two of the, not overall, but I'm just saying, they're two of the most rawest artists that you'll ever come into. And anybody have heard them speak or spit, exactly what I'm talking about. That was just something that was in my mind. But again, this is a tribute to brother HOPSIN. I love HOPSIN. And on my thumbnail and banner is from the song Crown. Give me that crown. You know that song? Give me that crown, boy. Come on. Give me that shit. Give me that crown, boy. Come on. Give me that shit. He got it in. And on my banners when they was on the it's like toward the end of the video, and man, they was dancing and having so much fun. I love that shit. I look for that too. The fun. And he's very good at his craft. Dynamic, just like Tech-9. And they had fun in that video. I like all the dancing, and it was just fun. He with his friends. He was even skateboarding. He did the little trick on the skateboard. That was dope. So salute to HOPSIN, and I just liked it. That's why I put that on my thumbnail. I like the hypeness, the energy he has, that energy off the chain. And the train scene on my banner, I like that part when they were all dancing, and then as it was going off, they just like it wasn't even doing nothing and walked off the train. It was just brilliant. I loved it. Funk volume, brothers and sisters, and I'm sure many of us have heard of the great HOPSIN. So let's go with this list. And as I always do, I'm gonna speak on some artists before I play the couple songs I said, and come back and read some more artists, and also side notes on investing in our divine qualities. I'm going to incorporate that in there too. So let's get to this list. And again, the phenomenal HOPSIN. If anybody listened to him, man, super dope. Real talk, super dope. I'm telling you, him and Tech-9, man, they'll shut some, not all artists now, they'll shut some artists down. That's just my opinion. All right, let's get to this list. All right, the first one on the list is Scarface, and we love Scarface. Got that raw talent. He collabed with Tupac, and he got that. He just there'll never be another Scarface. You can't emulate Scarface, and his voice is so unique. And I want to give a salute to Willie D, because I think Willie D was in Ghetto Boys, if I'm not mistaken. Salute to Willie D. He's been having some great interviews. I like the interviews he had with Kumo D. So salute to Willie D. And brother haven't aged hardly at all. So man, it's cool when black don't crack. But of course, we got to take care of ourselves so black don't crack. But salute to Scarface. I love Scarface. His voice, his uniqueness, his brilliance. He can come raw too. So salute. Then we're going to move over to Tretch. And I've been meaning to speak on Tretch and Naughty by Nature. Naughty by Nature. And of course, we grew up on Naughty by Nature. And salute to Tretch. As we know, Tretch can flow. Tretch can flow fast too. I like that when artists can rap fast. I find that very, very unique. And before I finish on with the list, let's read a little background on HOPSIN. I meant to read a little background in 4 of his songs. And then we're going to get to Tretch. And I want to read some little background on Tretch. And some more artists on this list. And then we're going to play a couple songs. All right. Brother HOPSIN, the great HOPSIN. Real name is Marcus Jamal HOPSIN. Known professionally as HOPSIN, of course. An American artist, songwriter, and record producer. From L.A., California. All right. July 18th, 1985. 39 years old. Might need an update. This might not be new. But all right, 39. If he's 39, he might be a little older than that. I don't know. All right, salute HOPSIN. Let's see. I guess he played in a movie, Max Keeble's Big Movie. I haven't seen that. So it said 2001, 2009. So salute to that. Funk Volume, the record labels. Funk Volume, which I like that. Ruthless Records. Now y'all remember that was Eazy-E's label. Rest in peace and in power, Eazy-E, because he definitely a heavy hitter. And that was one of the surprises I wanted to come up with. But there's a little story behind that. I remember reading it. And he spoke on that in one of his songs about the Eazy-E thing. But you have to research it. I don't know the full details on that. But that's amazing how that connects. You know what I mean? A lot of these artists, they know each other. And some of them, we don't even know that they knew each other. So that's dope. Funk Volume, Ruthless Records, Undercover, Prodigy, Empire, 300, Entertainment, Warner Records. So salute to HOPSIN. And I want to read, let me see, some songs. Now, he got 28, well, more than 28 songs, but I'm just going to read off 4 of them. Ill Mind of HOPSIN 5. That was dope. That's when he was talking about how young artists, being led by toxic artists and shit like that. He got it in. He spoke some real shit. So Ill Mind of HOPSIN 5. That was 2006. Then we got Ill Mind of HOPSIN 8. That was 2016. Then we got Ill Mind of HOPSIN 7, which was one of my favorite. That was 2006. That was one of my favorite Ill Minds. That's when he was speaking to God. He was just asking God questions. He was just wondering, is he real or is he not? You have to listen to that video. And it's very, man. That's why I love HOPSIN. He's another one. He spits from his toes through his soul. And in that song, Ill Mind, HOPSIN 7, man, I'm sure many of us have heard the song and seen the video, but go watch that video. Because when you become a little more educated about music, you look at, and you go back down and listen to songs or look at videos or whatever, and you go deeper into it and you really study. And that's what makes the music that more understanding or meaningful, when we connect with that artist and really know where they were coming from. So that's what I get out of Ill Mind HOPSIN 7 and Ill Mind HOPSIN 5, because he got it in and he was younger. Even he was young, he was wise. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. And another song is The Old Us. I haven't really heard that song. 2019. But salute to HOPSIN, because it's a tribute to that brother. And all these other artists are artists I thought may had similar energy to HOPSIN. Y'all know how I do it. All right, salute. All right, now let's go to Tretch. I wanted to read a little background on Tretch, because I never bring up Tretch, and he's definitely a heavy hitter. And again, salute to Scarface and Willie D I mentioned. All right, now Tretch, Naughty by Nature. the two artists, because I want to know the other brother name too. The two artists in Naughty by Nature, known for their hip hop music, are Tretch, Anthony Chris, and Vincent Brown. I guess that's the other brother that be collabing with him. Yep. And I just wanted to know a little bit, just a little bit. Salute to Naughty by Nature. As we know, they brought it. All right, let me see. Tretch Anthony Chris, he is the lead artist of the group. Okay. Vincent Brown, he is known as the hype man, beatboxer. That's dope. DJ KG. Let me see. Kier Lamont. That's my middle name, Lamont. Kier, if I'm saying his name right, Kier Lamont Gist. He is the producer and DJ of the group. Dope. So salute to Naughty by Nature. I had to put Tretch on there. He's another brother. Like I said, he could rap fast. Real talk. I would love to hear him in HOPSIN and maybe Tech-9 and let me see, Papoose, Kendrick, J. Cole, all those I just named. Imagine all of them on the same track. Are you kidding me? I even heard The Rock. The Rock made he collabed with Tech-9. The Rock can rap, y'all. Yeah, I can put him on. He's a heavy hitter. He could flow too. It was a dope song. I can't remember what the name of the song was, but he collabed with Tech-9 and collab with some of everybody. That's what I like about him. He'll collab with anybody. If you real, man, if you resonate with him, he collab with you. That's dope. But again, salute to Tretch for the energy he brought. Naughty by Nature, they brought it. They some heavy hitters. All right, let's move over to Chuck D. And Chuck D brought it. Come on now. Public Enemy, Professor Griff. Man, they're going to be on every other hip-hop list, but different categories. But heavy hitter, come on now. Chuck D was a heavy hitter. Public Enemy. Man, major impact to hip-hop. All right. Now let's move over to Prodigy. Rest in peace and empower to Prodigy. And that's another artist that I don't bring up, that I sometimes, because you don't hear names for a while. So let's read a little background on Prodigy. All right, let me see. We got the artist Prodigy, Albert Johnson of Mobb Deep. Salute to Mobb Deep. And the visual artist, let me see, Akani Kamaric, and young contemporary artist Andres Valacina, among others. If I'm saying their name right, forgive me. But salute to both brothers, to anybody in that group, Mobb Deep. Salute to Mobb Deep, and rest in peace and empower Prodigy. And I've heard Prodigy speak, and he was dope on the mic and in real life. He was one of them brothers that was awakened. Real talk, and I hate to sound, like a conspiracy theorist, but I swear it's like every time some of these artists, whether male, female, brother or sister, coming into that truth, I don't know, it's like something always happens. We all know, like Pimp C, rest in peace and empower. You know how the list goes on and on, so, but rest in peace and empower to Prodigy, and salute to Mobb Deep and everybody that was in that crew, and brought it. So salute to them. All right, and Ice-T, who was one of the pillars of hip hop, as we know, and of course he a heavy hitter. Come on now, and people can say what they want about him, how he act in Law and Order. Who cares? Ice-T taking care of his business. He ain't mixed up in no bullshit. That's all that matters. And he always brought it, and he always been true. And most people who know Ice-T, they know he real. You can say what you want about him. So he's definitely one of the pillars of hip hop. So salute, and he's definitely a heavy hitter. All right, let's move over to Ice Cube. I like Ice Cube. He's a heavy hitter, as we know, has really elevated and evolved. And salute to his son. I think it's O'Shea Jackson. He had a birthday not too long ago. I won't say his name much because I don't be wanting to mess it up. But salute to him. As I said, his son played him very well, and Straight Outta Compton. Man, he couldn't have played Cube any better. Dead on. And also, I put Cube on the list because my 9-year-old liked that song Cube made called "Have a Good Day." Today was a good day. I think that's the name of the song. I hear that on the radio though. But nothing against Cube, but that be on the radio. But yeah, I put Cube on there, and he is a heavy hitter. I like some of his music, and again, we evolve, we change. We should, most of us do. But my 9-year-old liked that song, Have a Good Day, so I put him on there. And of course, Cube is a heavy hitter. All right, we're gonna move over to Boosie Badass. I love Boosie. That Boosie Badass album, I loved it. Look, like I said, I can go with the gangster and the tough shit too. I like that shit too, because like I said, as melanated brothers and sisters, we all have an edge. It's all about how we convey that edge or how we channel that edge. And I'm telling you, when Boosie was going through that stuff and got locked up, when I heard that album, I was like, whoa. And you can hear the passion. You can hear a little bit of the anger, but I like how he channeled his anger and things he was seeing, the thing that was going on. So salute to Boosie Badass. Of course, I'm going to put him on the hip hop. Heavy hitters. He's definitely a hip hop heavy hitter. And of course, many of us that have heard his music and heard him as a person know, yeah, he a force to be reckoned with. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Boosie Badass. And one song that I can remember, well, I can't remember the title of it, but a verse he said in there. He said, weird ass teams, skinny ass pants, pussy ass jeans. Man, that shit, man, he went in on that song. He spoke some truth. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Boosie Badass. Of course, he's a heavy hip hop hitter. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop heavy hitter. Real talk. All right, we're gonna move over to Trick Daddy. I always thought Trick Daddy was a heavy hitter, and he bring it raw. You know, like that verse he said in one of my favorite songs. I always bring up is "Shut Up." That little small verse. I don't know the whole verse, but that little part in that verse when he say, "Well, y'all was doing fine. I was doing what he said. Y'all was doing fine. I was doing time. Locked up men plans for this. Without all that fancy shit." I love that shit. I like his southern, his southern style, and he like one of them brothers that always been true to himself too. So of course he gonna be on the hip hop heavy hitters list. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Trick Daddy and what he brought. And Nas is another heavy hitter. Real talk. Always been real. You know, I like the story I heard about him, how he stopped his show and gave a tribute to Tupac, even though at one time in the past they had a beef. But, you know, as he said, they squashed the beef. And thank that great divine that Nas and Tupac was able to squash a beef before he transitioned. That's what's up, man. So that would be something that he'll always remember with Tupac, because, you know, amongst the other things that was going on with him. So salute to Nas. Of course, he's a heavy hitter. All right, we're going to move over to Too Short. Too Short's a heavy hitter. And I like Too Short because I remember listening to him when I stayed in Kansas. And that the one main song that stuck with me, now we know he makes the, you know, the pimp songs and the thug songs, but another brother that always been true to himself and got a great body of work too, and still doing things to this day. But I like that song, Blow the Whistle. Blow the Whistle. I love when the song first come on, like the video when he getting out the car. He said, must have superpowers. I love that shit, you know. And then he did the math on all the songs he did and the albums he made. Dope. Brilliant mind. Too Short got a brilliant mind. You know, Too Short's one of those artists, like, people underestimate him. You know what I'm saying? He's really brilliant. He really is. That's how he maintained all these years. So salute. Of course, he a heavy hitter. But one song I like, remember I said the righteous songs, some artists are able to throw in some righteous songs. And one song I remember from Too Short, they used to motivate me, is getting while the getting is good. Get it while you can and should, baby, getting it. That song. That's what really made me like Too Short. There's many other songs. So of course he gonna be a hip hop heavy hitter. Salute. So that was part of the list, and I had to run down through it kind of quick because you know, I had a lot of them. So salute to all those brothers I named, and I got some sisters too. But again, remember, this is a tribute to the great HOPSIN. You know, and other artists I thought maybe are similar to his energy. You know, because I love HOPSIN. I love a raw. I love a raw. Like I say, I'll take a little bit of the gangster. I'll take a little bit of the cussing. I'll take a little bit of the aggression. But as I say, brothers and sisters, I said before, I say it again, always and forever have a purpose. All right, now I want to get to these songs I want to play. And I'm going to read off some more artists. And I got some sisters that's coming on this list. And maybe a couple more bonuses that may be brothers. But at least, yeah, a couple other brothers. But I got some sisters. You know, we got to balance out the heavy hitter, the hip hop heavy hitters list. Got to balance it out. Got to throw some sisters in there too. And all right, I'm gonna play I'm gonna play 2 songs. The first one will be Sent to Do. And of course, like I just said, I'll be back with the other lists. Thank those that's been riding along with the brother. I appreciate it. And I don't take things like this for granted, you know. There was a time when I didn't speak, you know. So every day we wake up, we alive and breathing. Like I always say, my generals, family, brother, sister, you know, family, you know, we alive and breathing. We're back to conquer another day, another year. All right, so I'm going to get to this song, and I'm going to come back and read. Well, I got 2 songs I'm going to play. Sent to Do, this song we were getting ready to play, and the next one is I Love Hip Hop. And both of these songs are on one's channel, by the way. All right, and I'll be back.
Yeah, brothers and sisters, answer our calling, whatever it is. Remember, we have many great divine gifts. There's no such thing as giving up. Stay tough. Salute. Yeah, know what we've been sent to do. The great divine sent me to live me and you. Let's go, let's go. That's what I'm here to do. Yeah, to live me and you. I don't want us to lose. Yeah, that's what I'm sent here to do.
Great divine.
Yeah, what I'm sent to do. Yeah, to live me and you. Brothers and sisters, what I'm sent to do. Yeah, I don't want us to lose. Yeah, I'ma stay up on this mic and I get that insight. And I'm never looking down, too busy looking to the sky. You know what I'ma make a see and a children and a family. I speak on these things, man, on every beat. And I never will be lost, and I never go off. I'm staying fierce and hard and never soft, but I stay calm. I'm not like Vietnam, never blowing up. Yeah, I'm thankful for my mom and my dad to make my love last. I'm so thankful for what I got and what I've had, and this is what I do. I'm sitting here to save you and lift you. That's what we must do. Make it through. Woo! Yeah, that's what I'm sitting here to do. Yeah, to lift me and you. Yeah, I don't want us to lose. Brothers and sisters, I'm sitting here to do. That's what I'm sitting here for. To lift me and you. Yeah, I don't want us to lose. And my family too. Brothers and sisters, I mean we gotta stay fierce. Make sure that we here. Ain't got no time to be sad or share no tears. But if we do cry, it'll be okay. I'ma give it that truth. Don't lie, be pure and say what with me, all up in my soul. This is how we see, and we stay up on the go, and we stay up on the toes. EBX cares, yeah, I got that love, and I'm spreading it everywhere. I'm here to do. To send here good news, yeah, cause I don't want us to lose. That's what I'm sent here to do, thanking that great divine.
All right, yes sir, thanking that great divine. That's right, you know, gotta answer that calling. Like I say on my banner, invest in our divine qualities, you know. What we got to lose, you know what I mean? So it's what we sent here to do. I'm sitting with me and you. All right, let's get to the next song. And I want to get back to this list. And this song is I Love Hip Hop. And again, I played this song. It's on one's channel. Let me see. You know, I got to play around with the computer. All right. And this is I Love Hip Hop. And again, I'll be back with the rest of this fire hip hop heavy hitters list, and I got some good ones on all of them. The ones I just read, they were all dope and fire, as you heard. Again, this is a salute to HOPSIN. Now, this is a tribute to him. This is what I do. All right, so yeah, and I'm gonna play this song, and I'll be back with the rest of the hip hop heavy hitters list. Remember, some sisters on this one, some fire sisters. All right, let's go.
Yeah, to my generals, family, brothers and sisters, manifest the gifts. Hip-hop is a great tool when used right. Yeah. That's why I just can't stop. From the bottom of my heart, I love hip-hop. Yeah, it can be a great tool. Yeah, from the bottom of my heart. And I just can't stop. You know why? Cause I love hip-hop. Woo! And I just can't stop. EBX. Yeah, something that I pass off to you. Making sure in this life, yeah, that we make it through. Ain't got no time, man, to lose. Yeah, we gotta win, always go within. Something that you hear all of us say. That's why we're here and we making this way. Crashing these tools all up in my bones. And I saying these things all up in these songs that'll keep us strong. Create a vibe zone, never will stop and I always try. A good music from one soul. Yeah, so I keep us on the go. On the square and on them toes. Gotta think high, never low. And I will never stop. Cause I love this thing that they call hip-hop. Ha, ha. Yeah, know what? And I just can't stop. Brothers and sisters, cause I love hip-hop. And I just can't stop. EBX. Yeah, something for your soul, sisters and my bro. Yeah, I'm glad that we are here. I got no time, yeah, boy, no fear. Just take that time, look in the mirror. We strong, we done been it before. Yeah, we here, out that door. Nothing ain't never gonna stop. Bus keep open up, we always flow. Just look at the things we've been through, that's over here. I'm here with the good news. Never will I stop, always drop. Cause I love this thing, man, fuck the top. Gotta know, yeah, who we are. In this life, ain't always gotta be no star. I will never ever stop from the bottom of my heart. Man, I love hip-hop, ha, ha. And I just can't stop. Yeah, from the bottom of my heart. Brothers and sisters, yeah, I love hip-hop. Yeah, and I just can't stop. Brothers and sisters, I love hip-hop. I just can't stop. EBX. I love hip-hop. Yeah, and I just can't stop.
That's right, brothers and sisters. I just can't stop. I love hip-hop to the bottom of my heart. You know, man, from the bottom of my heart. Through the toes, through one's soul. Real talk. Reach around. I hate when I got the remote somewhere and I can't reach it. All right. Thank those that's been riding along. You know, remember, invest in our divine qualities. You can never go wrong. Real talk. All right. We're gonna get back to the mojo music, because I gotta have my mojo music while I speak to my wonderful listeners. You know, those who've been riding along with the brother, taking the time out of your day, you know, to listen to a brother, because there are many great brothers and sisters out here. Remember that, you know, and I say that because we keep a family spirit always and forever. Real talk. So let's get back into this list. My wonderful generals, brothers and sisters, you know, family. All right. And the first one on the next hip hop heavy hitters list. And remember, there's still a tribute to HOPSIN now. So think about that while I list these artists. You know, some of them have the same energy, you know, different types of melanation. But it's wonderful when it's what, brothers and sisters, when it's a purpose. Brother, sister, general, family. All right. Let's get to the first one on the list. Lil Mama. I think she dope. She's definitely a hip hop heavy hitter, you know. And the song that I like with her is one she did with T-Pain and Chris Brown. She got it in, and that energy, that song in the video, I love the video, the producing of it. T-Pain got it in. T-Pain kind of a heavy hitter, and he can rap, you know, and he can sing without that machine too. He did sing. He actually can sing without that little voice machine he does. But I think the if you can sing, it just makes the voice machine sound that much better. But it is better and more original when you sing with your voice, like I do on some of these songs. Some of them I did with, you know, digitally. Lately, the last few songs has been raw. I do it pre-recorded, but I don't use any digital anything, because I don't know, it's just more authentic. I like the way it feels. I don't know, using my own voice, you know, not being afraid of just using our own voice. Some things digital, but not everything. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep that authenticity and that originality. So that's what I like about Lil Mama. You know, I like Lil Mama, and Lil Mama is let me see, she's the sister of an R&B singer. What's her name? Dang it, I can't remember her name. But the light-skinned sister that came out used to have the braids. I can't remember her name right now. Maybe it'll come up. Cause remember when Lil Mama jumped on stage when I think Jay-Z was performing or something, and she jumped on stage. I can't remember her sister name. That's an R&B singer. But anyway, salute to Lil Mama, who is definitely a heavy hitter. And I wish I could remember her sister name. But anybody listening to this, you know who her sister is. She's a known singer. And I can't remember her name. But anyway, I remember they tried to compare her to Lauryn Hill, but she's nowhere near Lauryn Hill at all. All right. But salute to Lil Mama. I like her. I think she's a heavy hitter. She got good vocals. Like I said, I like that song with her, Chris Brown, and T-Pain. I can't remember exactly what the title of it, but she got down. She threw down in there. Love that. That energy she got. That's what I like. All right, we're gonna move over to Sugar T, which collab with was featured on E40, which is another. He's on my hip hop heavy hitters, which is definitely a heavy hitters. And I love E40. The collab he did with Fabulous, who is also a heavy hitter. You know, and then, you know, if he collab with E40, that makes him a hip hop heavy hitter. Sugar T, heavy hitter. Y'all remember that song? Sugar, sugar, that's my sugar. Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, sprinkle me. I used to listen to that back when I stayed in Kansas too, right around the same time I used to listen to Too Short. And actually, Too Short was in the video with that E40 and Fabulous did. You know, Automatic. Remember that song, Automatic? Remember, and you know what was dope about that video? He was the landlord of an apartment building, and Too Short was in that video. He was going around to different apartments and collecting the rent. And one of them was Too Short, which was dope. And then one of them was E40. He played himself. It was dope. I love E40. I've always loved E40. He's another artist. You don't hear too much of his music on the radio either, if you think about it. Sugar T, dope. I liked her in that video, Sprinkle Me. And I don't know if she have any songs of her own, but I just wanted to name her sister. She's another heavy hip-hop heavy hitter. And another song I like by E40 is Record Haters, you know. Record hating bitches. Excuse me for the cousin, but that's in the song. 12 games of snitches. And the beat, oh my God. Whoever did that beat for Record Haters was dope. Y'all know how the beat go. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. And then E40's voice, oh my God. When you hear his voice over that track, then you know how E40 rap. You know, and he can rap fast. He's another one. And him and Fabulous, man, dope. It was like Batman and Superman. Real talk on that Automatic. I love the video and the collaboration. And it wasn't all big and fancy. It looked like he did it, and you could tell he did it himself, but it was dope. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. So salute, who was another king of underground. Real talk. So salute to E40. Of course, he's on my list. And Sugar T, you know, she's dope. I like her verses. All right. The next one is, and if I can't remember who Lil Mama's, because it's still on my mind, who Lil Mama's sister is, that's an R&B singer, I'm going to put it in the description because I want to remember her name. All right. So if you don't hear me say it, say her who Lil Mama's sister is, that's an R&B singer before this podcast is over, I'm gonna put it in the end screen because I gotta remember who that is. All right, salute to Lil Mama though, who bring fire to the mic. Real talk. And salute to Sugar T, she bring fire too. All right, we're gonna move over to Trina. I mentioned her before, and she collabed with Trick Daddy and Shut Up. And I like Trina because she raw in that voice. She kind of remind me of Michelle A. She got that voice, you know. You want to be with me? You got to pay for me. Shut up. Okay, shut up. It's just that voice, her voice. it's like it's cute, dope, but raw. You know what I mean? So that's what I like about Trina. And I got to do a little research on her, see what other music she may have or albums, because I don't know a whole lot about Trina. I just kind of know her from that collab with Trick Daddy. And, you know, so she's another hip-hop heavy hitter. Salute. And, if she's alive and well, I hope she's doing okay, and her family, you know. I always bring out, you know, anybody I've read on this list, but that great divine be in their life, you know, and to protect them and keep them prospering. All right. Now we're going to move on over. This still a tribute to the great HOPSIN. You know what I'm saying? Salute, HOPSIN, for the energy you bring, brother. I always liked your music and always will. All right. Just stay true to oneself, brother HOPSIN. All right. Just look at my band. Don't look like, just look at him. Y'all seen the video. Crown. Y'all seen how he got down? He throws HOPSIN throw down. He man, no holds barred. Real talk. All right, but we're gonna move over to last but not least on my list. That's a hip hop heavy hitter. Now this is Farida. This is sister from Arrested Development, and also KRS-One. He's on this list too, and we all know he's a heavy hitter. And KRS-One got a new album, and of course I think he has a YouTube channel as well as Arrested Development. And salute to Speech, the brother from Arrested Development, and I think he's the lead artist if I'm not mistaken. And salute to Farida, who threw down in a new song they got called "All I See Is Melanin." All I see is, what do you say? All I see is melanin, beautiful melanin. All I see is melanin, beautiful melanin. All I see is melanin, beautiful melanin, 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 melanin. Y'all gotta go hear that song. It's so dope, and it just made it. I just heard it a couple days ago. Cause it's not that old. So they have a new album, but the new song I know for sure. I heard it a couple days. I fell in love with it. So Arrested Development is back, y'all. So look for that on YouTube. And Farida, and I'm gonna read some other names that was in that song and probably in that group. And so she's another hip hop heavy hitter, Farida. And they was so beautiful, man. They showed some of us beautiful colors in that video and beautiful sisters and man, my strong general brothers. Man, I'm telling you, I love seeing that shit. Dope. The song is dope, brothers and sisters. Arrested Development is back. They never left, went nowhere anyway. They just, they probably been doing stuff, but they got a new song out called All I See Is Melanin. So look for that on YouTube. Salute. Arrested Development gonna be on every other album, as well as every other hip hop list. Tribe Called Quest. They on here. A lot of, like I said, a lot of artists that have been known are out here. I got them on my channel. I got them on my list. So salute to Farida, which I love that name. That name is so dope. All right, now let's go through. And salute to Brother Speech, which has a YouTube channel. Salute to that brother, man. Genius. All right, the rest of the Development song, All I See Is Melanin, features vocals by Brother Speech, One Love, and Farida. All right, I'm gonna read a little more detail. Speech, lead vocalist and founder of Arrested Development. One Love, a vocalist on the track. Farida, which was dope, and the rest of the sisters, everybody on there was dope. A vocalist on the track. Mixed and mastered by Configo, Configa. Arranged and executive produced by Speech or Vagabond Productions. Dope. If I mispronounce some of those names, forgive me. And the sister to Lil Mama, I think it just came to me, Alicia Keys. I think that's Lil Mama's sister, but don't quote me. I think because she was on stage with Jay-Z when Lil Mama jumped up there, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's her sister. But I have to say, Lil Mama way more fire than Alicia Keys. I'm sorry. Alicia Keys, alright, but she ain't no Lauryn Hill. That's just one's opinion. I'm sorry. But I don't downplay her music. She's a wonderful artist. I love her music. It's soothing. It ain't garbage. You know what I'm saying? But she's not Lauryn Hill. I'm sorry. But I don't like putting people, that's just my opinion. I don't like putting artists against each other. No, she's not. Lauryn Hill's not better, just different. Way different. I'll just leave it like that. All right, so that was my list. Again, go look for KRS-One's. He has a new album. It's dope. And he got it's a 30-minute video he had on his channel. And it's all the songs he made in this new album. And then he come out swinging. His first song off the bat, he comes out swinging. And we already know how KRS-One get out. Come on now. He connected to that universe, so ain't no stopping him. And and I know he had a little beef with Nelly and all that, but I hope they squash that. They both two wonderful artists. I like Nelly and I like KRS-One. So let's look at the bigger picture. My wonderful hip hop heavy hitters. And let's invest in our divine qualities. And fuck the petty shit. Look at the overall picture. And be guides and goddesses out here. Real talk. So salute to all those artists. And thank those for coming in to another edition of EBX Discussion. And I always have, I always speak on hip hop and, things of the world and things to encourage us, again, man, just be the best of ourselves, and just, we going to do things in this human body, but What's the one main thing that'll keep us strong, keep us centered as brothers, sister, family? Mastering one's emotions. We have to do things to practice this stuff, and just all we do is just get better. That's all. Always looking to get better. There's when you've been down in life. I'm just speaking hypothetically in general. There's no other way but up. And all those artists I read, and people in our lives and ourselves, we've all went through some kind of transformation to get us in the space that we're standing on right now. Because as you hear me say, I don't do coincidences. We are on divine times. My hip-hop heavy hitters, our brothers and sisters in general. Not our time, not man time. Because when the divine comes, it's always right on time. Real talk. So just stay positive, stay connected to our families, even spiritually, to ourselves, think good thoughts, send out good energy, do the mix of the negative things that try to enter our psyche. We fight that battle in that psyche, and we'll win every war on the outside. I promise you, but we got to practice, stay with it, cut off all distractions, especially ones within ourselves, not just the outside from person, place, or thing. It's those little distractions we have within our bodies. Those are the ones that we have to pay attention to. Then we can invest in our divine qualities. Salute. And salute to HOPSIN one more time before I get out of here, because this is a tribute to him. And thank you, HOPSIN, for the energy you brought. Thank you for being real, and all those artists that I read. Brothers and sisters, generals, family, that we all keep the ultimate peace in your part of the world, wherever we are right now. Salute to all those artists I read and the great Brother HOPSIN. Salute.